What's happening, good people? Welcome to the channel. I'm Wes, aka Mr. Budget Watch, and today we are going to be doing an unboxing of this depth charge watch. Now this was kindly provided by the WatchShop. Doesn't have to go back to them, but you know that's not going to change my opinion. So if you've never heard of the WatchShop, they're an online retailer of loads of different brands. They have Citizens, Seikos, and loads of others too. They also offer really great prices on their watches, and also finance as well. So if you don't want to pay for a watch all in one lump sum, you can actually get them on credit, which is really nice to see. So there's always that option there if you know, you want to spread the cost a little bit. So this is actually an offering from the WatchShop. This is their own in-house brand, and this is the box it comes in. So let's take a look. Very, very nice outer packaging, and then in a cardboard box as well, with that same really shiny metallic branding on the front. Just a very simple, plain and understated box. Wristwatch check, I'm actually wearing my Hamilton Carcate Mechanical. I did an unboxing video. The second video will be coming pretty soon as well, but I absolutely love this watch. And here is the watch. Let's just see what else you get inside first, and I think that is pretty much it. Let me just can you take the cardboard out? No, that's pretty much it. There's here you go. You get a little note, thank you for your purchase, and your warranty is actually sent via email. So there's no card in this one, which I think is really good, you know, because it's better for the environment and stuff like that, obviously, with there not being any waste plastic. So let's take this off this rather large felt pillow, and we'll get all the plastic and stuff off it as well. So let's just take that off. So you get this little protective thing just to cover the clasp, and you can see it is covered in plastic. So what I'm going to do is stop the video for a sec and get all this plastic off, and I'll show you the watch in a little bit more detail. And here it is. There is actually still some more plastic left on the crystal, so I'll just peel that off now. Always the most satisfying one. And there we go. There is also you know, some on the inner side, on the case back. I'm going to leave that on though because it's high polish and I don't want it to get all scratched up. But that's what the case back looks like. You can see also on the inside we've got a brushed inner bracelet and solid end links, and a fully milled clasp, well, a pressed out with shell and milled clasp. Very nice. So you can see it has 4 micro adjusts, high polish at the sides, double security pushers, and a fold over as well. So it's really nice and secure. High polished sides, and it looks like it's just push pins holding the bracelet together. And then we have brushed outer and polished inners. We've got brushing on the top of the lugs, high polished sides, sign crown. And then let's take a look at that dial. So you can see I went for the green variant, but it is available in a few different other colours as well. You can see we've got all applied indices. You can see it's sweeping away there. We've got a really nice arrow and sort of sword style. A little lollipop on the second hand. Nice little loom pip there, red accent. You can see we've got red on the dial as well, which matches that nicely. Really robust crown guards. Very, very nice though on first impressions. It's got a good amount of weight to it. Let's just give this bezel a try. Oh, wow. Nicely defined clicks. Touch of back play. But, oh yeah, there's actually quite a fair bit of back play actually. You can just see that there. Does rock back and forwards quite a bit. Good amount of grip though. Nice clicks. Yeah, just shame about that. And does it line up? Let's just click into place. Oh no, I've done it one too many. Really nice to use this bezel though. And yes, it lines up perfectly. So no complaints there. So style wise, it's looking a little bit subby. Obviously it's not a homage directly. The case shape is quite reminiscent of a Submariner. The lugs actually look a little bit different to a Submariner though. They've got a little bit more of a curvature to them. We've got that sub-style crown guard set up though. But again, actually, it's not identical. Hang on, let me just show you. Just what I mean. So this is a homage of a Submariner, but you can see there's a lot more taper to the lugs there. If you just see, there's like more of an angle, whereas them, you know, they're a little bit sharper. You can look at the crown guards. They actually go over the crown a little bit more, whereas this one, you know, sticks out a little bit more. Again, you know, the case profile is a little bit different. Let's take a look at the bracelet. And again, you know, it's a little bit different too. We've got a big male end link there, and then a female there. So that's different. It's also polished in the centre, whereas this one's, you know, fully brushed. But yeah, so that's a proper sub homage, which is like a 1-to-1. This has definitely got some sub to it, but it's definitely not a homage though. I mean, it's got a few similarities, but yeah, it's definitely not a sub homage by any stretch of the imagination. So yeah, really quite like that. That it's you know, it's got some DNA to it, but it's definitely not a direct match like you know, this homage watch here. So I really like that, you know, they've gone a different route and not done, you know, just a 1-to-1 copy, because, you know, they're a dime a dozen. So yeah, I really appreciate that they've like took sort of the basics of the sub homage and then put their own twist and spin on it. So very, very nice. Love the indices as well, and no date, which is fantastic. Just really adds to that nice symmetry of the watch. Love that shade of green as well. So yeah, first impressions, I like it. It's got a good amount of heft. Little bit hit and miss with the bezel. I think it is. It feels, the inset feels like, I think it feels like, let me just compare. Yeah, it feels like ceramic. I think we've got a sapphire as well. I'll confirm all this for the review. But yeah, first impressions, I'm liking it. It's got a good amount of heft to it. Finishing seems pretty good. Will admit though, straight away, I'm not a fan of high polished thingy centre links, because, you know, they get scratched and marked really easily. I do prefer a fully brushed bracelet. But yeah, I'm really quite liking this so far. So I'm going to get it sized up, obviously, because this is going to be way too big for my slim wrist. So yeah, I'll give you my impressions on this in about a week or so's time, and let you know my final thoughts on it. So what do you think? First impressions, are you a fan of this, or are you not? You know, drop a comment. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. And of course, follow me on social media at Mr. Budget Watch. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.